Hello gamers and welcome to another Stevie the Gamer online video that you can watch with your eyes. Obviously my level 6 twink has not reached the euphoric heights I hoped it would yet. I haven't maxed out. So I had a bit of additional wool cloth laying around, and so I decided to level up my first aid. I still think at this point not entirely beneficial to the twink, but you know, going in the right direction. Another thing I realized I could get was actually first, before we talk about that, this is just a clip of my other character getting like stuck in the boat, because I missed the boat and I jumped off, just cool. The thing I realized I could get was the rallying call of the Dragon Slayer buff, which when you're trying to get it, actually takes forever because it's completely out of your control. It took me a really long time to get, and when I finally had it, I was very happy. And I decided to fly down to Booty Bay to catch the boat across. Here I am. I'll just watch and see what happens. And the buff does not persist through death. So back to Stormwind I go. I spend a really, really long time. I can't understate the amount of time it took to get the buff again. It's, you know, the guy has to hand in the Onyxia thing. There was like layer issues as well. It was just a whole thing. And so I was like, well, I'm just not going to get killed again. I got to look as inconspicuous as possible. However, I'm extremely impatient. You know, I probably should have just waited on the dock and hopped on the boat last minute and hid. But I did not do that. And so maybe the same thing happened on the boat. Maybe not. We'll just have to wait and see. This is me standing on the boat like an idiot. You know, it ended up being okay, but I was very nervous, and understandably so. After the long voyage to DUROTAR, I met up with my buddy, DX, who gave me boots with the minus speed increase, which is incredibly helpful for chasing down horde guys. This guy was the only horde guy I could find for ages. Lucky that he attacked me when I taunted him, and I did my best to one-shot him. You know, that would have been really nice on my first attack with a weapon proc. The head of Onyxia Buff, Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer, it increases your melee crit by 5%, which takes mine to 10%. So like every 10 attacks I'm gonna get one crit. My thought process being, if I get a crit on the first one and the fiery weapon proc, I'll be able to one-shot anybody. So I had a couple goes with him. This is my final go. Now, I failed to get it on the first swing, so I just kind of, you know, chill out for a bit. I'll wait around, wait for his health to regen, so that I may have another turn. It's somewhat uneventful, but perhaps I get it on this swing, perhaps I don't. I probably should have cut the video here, because who wants to watch a level 7 Orc Warrior's health trickle up? But I didn't. I blow him a little kiss because I'm a real sweetie, and buff up and get ready to go. He just laughed at me. Now keep that in mind. There we go. I feel like that's a one shot, but it's not the instant death. And would you look at that? I'm gonna have to go back and get the buff again because I really want to one-shot someone. Fucking terrific. You know, I fly down again. I don't know what else to say at this point. You've seen me flying down a lot. I'm sure it's getting extremely tedious and boring by now. But as I was saying, Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer, 140 attack power, an additional 5% chance to critical hit. And so at level 6, Those two things, I believe that I have the potential to one-shot Horde characters, which would be very cool. This time, I do wait on the duck. Very sensible. I think it was very early in the morning when I did this, actually. And so I'm just over here updating the guild information and the guild ranks. Love my guild. This is a cute little clip where I kind of get teamed up on, see if I can get that one shot off. But also, I really do not want to die because that buff, it's killing me. It's killing me having to try and get the buff. So I pot here just to be safe. I bait the guy. I don't know if bait's the right word. Pull him into the thing where like a bunch of NPCs will attack him, and just get like quote unquote 3 for 1. No one shots there, but I remain hopeful. This guy, I was just having fun. I probably could have waited here. Like, that's a one shot, but he wasn't full health, so is it? Just chasing down the guys what messed with me. That might have been a one as well. It's a nice crit on the fiery weapon proc. I'm just being a not particularly nice guy to my friend roleplaying there. This one, I really enjoy. I don't know if he would have attacked me had I not baited this. I believe it was a level 11 priest? I can't actually see on the video.
Hey there.
That looks like that's a priest. Friend comes over to help. That's a large crit for a level 6 to do. Still not getting the one shot.
That's still recharging.
There's my friend DX coming over. He's very impressed by my 1-3-37 skills. Was that a one shot? Who's to say? These guys I had been taunting for a long time, and they decided to gang up on me. Understandably. I just really wish this was a crit here. Still, quote unquote one shot. Just so close, but also so far. Really makes a gamer sad. This guy was my favorite of all, to be honest, because, was he gonna attack me until I started hurting? I was, I think he'd already seen that I had the fiery weapon. I don't know what the plan was. So I waited for him to get full health. And then I had my shot. Is that a one shot? It's not the crit thing I was going for. Now this one. There's the crit. They die. The shield goes off. Was that 5 extra enough to tick it over, or did the shield delay it? I don't know, but I'm counting that as my one shot. I did it. I don't care what anyone says. I'm a hero. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a beautiful rest of your life. Thanks. Like, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.